are tonight's Molson Canadian 3 stars of the game as selected by Sportsnet. Your third star tonight from your Edmonton Oilers with 1 goal, number 27, Milan Lucic. Your second star tonight from your Edmonton Oilers with 2 assists, number 97, Connor McDavid. And your first star tonight from your Edmonton Oilers with his 7th shutout of the year and 37th win, number 33, Cam Talbot. Now down to Oilers TV's Tom Gazzola, who's with number 33 of your Edmonton Oilers.
Me again, second consecutive shutout for yourself. Cam, how does that one compare to the one the other night against the Canucks?
They all feel about the same right now. I mean, the points are the biggest thing right now. Shutouts are just a bonus, but it's a huge 2 points tonight, and yeah, we needed those ones.
5-2-1 on this 8-game homestand. What does that say about the way you guys are playing right now heading into these last 10 games of the regular season?
I think we're hitting our stride. We're peaking at the right time, and the boys are starting to play pretty good at both ends of the ice, and we're taking care of business. So it's nice to have a good homestand here, and hopefully we can come back and finish it off. All
right, Cam, congrats on the win. Thanks for this.
Thanks, guys.
Cam Talbot and the Oilers blank the LA Kings.
The Edmonton Oilers
back and ended up playing more than 28 minutes in LA's 5-2 loss to Calgary last night. Draisaitl dishes off, McDavid off the rush, a wrist shot followed by quick, and then the rebound slapped out of midair, and Patrick Maroon has scored 64 seconds into the hockey game. He's got 25, and Edmonton out to an early 1-0 lead.
Oh, great hand-eye coordination there from Patrick Maroon, and McDavid took the shot, Jack, and a lot of times he's tried to feather a pass through the middle. Draisaitl pops it to McDavid up the left side. He fires it to the net, and that's going to be a goal all the way for Patrick Maroon. What a year for Maroon, and that line continues their hot play, and Connor McDavid's back in front in the scoring race.
81 points. Brad Marchand playing right now in Toronto has a point. He's got 80. Draisaitl with his 8th point in the last 3 games plus. They'll quickly review it, but clearly Patrick Maroon, when he made contact with the puck, it was around his hip. Draisaitl to cleft ball. McDavid right circle, wrist shot blocked by Forbort, who then fired it up the left-hand boards. Kopitar had a chance to get it out, didn't do so, and now Letesten to McDavid in front, deflected home by Milan Lucic. And the inability by Kopitar to clear the puck results in a Lucic power play goal. 2-0 Edmonton. McDavid with his 2nd assist of the night.
Jack, we talked earlier about the fact that the Oilers look way quicker than LA. LA's slow on pucks. We've seen multiple turnovers just inside the LA blue line. That time a chance to clear on the PK. They didn't get it out, and Doughty couldn't tie up Lucic's stick on the quick feed down low from Connor McDavid. And great hands there from Milan Lucic in tight. Oilers up by 2.
That puck will find its way out. The net is still empty. The Kings have to tag back onside. And Cam Talbot is going to get back-to-back shutouts. Lucic to the empty net, blocked by Doughty. But time's going to run out. 140 minutes of shutout hockey for Cam Talbot. Make it 7 whitewashes this year for Cam Talbot and the Edmonton Oilers, who win for the 2nd straight time, 2-0 to close out this 8-game homestand with 4 consecutive victories and a 5-2-1 record.
couple of games and no goals against. It's, pretty good defensive commitment overall.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought our back check was tremendous, and I thought when we were in the offensive zone, I thought after we lost the puck, we back checked hard, and we didn't give them much of a transition game, which was really good. It's really positive. It's looking good, looking forward so far for our group, and so we just got to continue that and keep playing the right way. But obviously, Talbot has been really good for us. But we just got to continue to play good in front of them.
This looked like a pretty clinical win for you guys. I mean, you just buckled down and did what you needed to do. It wasn't flashy, but you didn't give them much hope.
Yeah, I thought tonight the guys came out and played hard, and like you said, this is a huge 2 points. We just got to keep climbing the stands and keep getting away from teams, and we play these guys twice, so it's like a little series for us. So we got to find ways to continue beating these teams, Anaheim and San Jose and LA. So we got to find ways to keep doing the right things and trending in the right direction.
How you feeling? You're getting some goals. Would you keep getting busted up? Was your lip last time?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to get the guys going. For me, I just play a hard game. I'm an honest player, so just got to keep going in the net. And he asked me to go, so I gave him a shot. So for me, I'm an honest player. I just got to keep doing what I'm doing and just playing hard and going in the net.
It's a fine line, Patty, between you want to be that honest player and you want to, one day you need a bite to get guys going.
Yeah, that was something that we didn't like about our game against Vancouver. We came out with a 1-0 lead in the third, and we felt they had way too many chances. They could have turned that game around if it wasn't for our goaltender. So we want to do a better job coming out in the third, holding on to that lead.
Connor, when you see Pat do what he did tonight, I mean, he's obviously willing to do anything that he needs to do for the group, but that was a tough fight against a tough guy.
That was a ballsy fight. Two of them we're just going at it. It was a war. It was fun to see, fun to watch. And all the boys love that. It definitely doesn't go unnoticed. So he does it for the guys, and we love him for that.
Zone you get into, or what goes through your head when you're in mode like this?
Yeah, I think, like I said before, the more I play, the better I feel, and the more confident I get, and then day in and day out. And anytime you can pick up some big wins, it just kind of carries over, and you just feel good going to the next one. So I'm going to try and keep carrying this forward.
King has a very unique approach where they'll just throw pucks almost at will to the goal and hope maybe they outmuscle guys. Talk about the job they did in front. They didn't get a lot of quality chances.
That's what I was saying before. This is a big team in front, and that's what they do. They throw pucks, they try to create rebounds, and they crash and bang in front. And our guys did a hell of a job in front of our net tonight in the blue paint. Any rebounds that I did leave out there, our forwards were coming down, our D were boxing out, and we were clearing those out. So that was a big emphasis tonight, and we were able to do a job on them.
This is a big game for you guys. I mean, the Kings are pretty much the last team that could catch you. You put a nail in their coffin, and meanwhile you moved up on Calgary and Anaheim. It was just a pretty solid response in a game that you needed badly.
Yeah, that's exactly it. We wanted the 2 points most of all, but we knew that these guys are chasing us, and could have been a 4-point swing, and you can't let those points get away from you this time of the year. So like I said, we did a heck of a job tonight, and great response by our guys, and knew what we had to do, and we came out and got the job done.
And obviously he's had a lot of great games, but that first period, he just seemed to be on a different level than everyone else. Do you sense that, and do you try to even get him on the ice even more to say, wow, this could be one of those nights?
I'd like to play him for 60 minutes, but I think we'd run him right into the ground. But he was exceptional, I thought, all night, like he usually is. But that first period, he had it on a string, and he made some tremendous plays. You know, what else can you say about him? He just went head-to-head against their best and did a really good job.
Todd, we just talked to Patrick Maroon, and he did what he did tonight. He's got 25 goals. He's playing on your top line. You love to see him play with an edge, but is it a fine line for him in picking spots and not taking them?
No, I don't think so, not as much. Patty plays better when somebody's mad at him, and not the coach, somebody on the other team. So, and I've used that with him a few times. You know, when he kind of goes into a bit of a funk, I ask him who's mad at him on the other team. So that's part of his game. That's part of the fabric of who he is and why he got here. He has to maintain that. So, and pretty good player engaged him. Wasn't a fourth-line player that can't score and doesn't get involved in the game. We all have a ton of respect for Jerome and the impact that he can have on a game. See you tomorrow.
What didn't happen for the Kings here these last couple of months?
Well, we just dug ourselves into a hole right away. I mean, going down 2 goals. You know, this time of year against the teams we're playing, it's certainly not the way you want to start the game, and you know, it's obviously tough to play catch-up hockey. And you know, we weren't able to get the wins.
You used to come in this building and sort of have a physical advantage over everyone. I'm not sure that exists anymore, but does it mean you have to play differently to beat them than you used to?
No, I don't think so. I mean, obviously you want to stick to our game plan and play a fast game, and you know, sometimes physical doesn't necessarily mean that you gotta go out and get a ton of hits. It's just, you know, playing obviously strong on the puck and making strong plays and good decisions. And you know, I thought for the most part tonight we did that, but you know, the start obviously wasn't the way we wanted.
The faith in that game plan, when you do get a slow start, do you have enough time to come back?
Yeah, it was
40 minutes. Yeah.
It was more than that. What was it, 50 minutes to come back? I mean, we've scored more goals in 10 minutes than, you know, more than 2 goals in 10 minutes. So, of course, there's faith.
They played good with the lead, and but I thought we had some push there, and you know, for probably the last half of the game we had some good momentum, and unfortunately we couldn't get that one, and it felt like if you could get that one, maybe, you know, that next is coming, but it wasn't the case. And give them credit, they played a good game with the lead.
These 2 young Alberta teams are getting faster and better, and will continue to do so. This team's a little bit older. How are you going to compete, not just for the rest of this year, but heading into the future here in LA?
Oh yeah, I don't. You know, I'm not too worried about the future, but yeah, they're 2 good teams for sure, and you can see that they're both 2 young teams that have some swagger, and you know, the Oilers have had a really good year, and you know, the Flames have really come on in the last 13 games or whatever it is. It's impressive. So I mean, it's going to be fun for the fans and bring that battle up a notch between the 2 cities again for a while, and I know that's fun as players, and it'll be a lot of fun for years for the fans.
Thanks, George.